Hey everyone, this is Kyle from Money at 30, and it's time for another roundup of recent personal finance, credit card, and travel news. September 2023 featured a bunch of news that could affect your wallet, so I've compiled some of these top stories from the past month to share, including Chase's latest bonus categories, more features from Bilt, a possible Delta retraction, and more. First up, Chase's fourth quarter 5% bonus categories are now in effect. Last month, we talked about Discover's Q4 bonus category picks, and now we know Chase's as well. From now through December 31st, Freedom and Freedom Flex customers can earn up to 5% back on purchases made using PayPal, as well as wholesale club purchases and donations to select charities. Regarding the PayPal category, peer-to-peer payments won't be eligible, and only a total of 5% back can be earned even if the transaction happens to fit into another category. As for wholesale clubs, it's worth noting that the Freedom Flex is a MasterCard and that Costco only accepts Visa in store. Finally, the list of eligible charities can be found on Chase's FAQ. As always, you'll need to activate this offer by going to chasebonus.com, and the 5% is capped at a total of $1,500 in combined bonus category spending for the quarter. So be sure to activate this quarter's bonus by December 14th. Next, Bilt has once again added to its platform, introducing Bilt Experiences and an award hotel booking search feature in the past month. October's rent day came with the introduction of Bilt Experiences. While this feature will apparently see a variety of future installments, this inaugural edition saw Bilt members have a shot at snagging last-minute tickets for select NFL games, including regular seats as well as a suite experience. These tickets were first released to those with top-tier Bilt status, which is achieved by earning more points, and made their way down to other status tiers over the course of a few hours. Of course, while this first Bilt experience drop was limited, hopefully we'll see more and wider spread offers over time. But in perhaps bigger news, Bilt has added a tool for finding award hotel bookings to its app. Similar to the Point.me tool for flights, this hotel search comes via partnership with the Waze and allows users to see point redemption options for high-end and IHG. It's a pretty cool addition overall, but it is hindered by the fact that Bilt only currently has 2 hotel transfer partners. Still, if you're looking for deals, this could definitely be helpful. Speaking of credit card updates, Cardless has announced some changes to the Simon American Express card. Less than 9 months after launching the card, Cardless is already making some updates to their Simon co-branded card. Now, the card will earn 5% back at all stores at Simon Centers or Simon Malls, Mills, or premium outlet locations in the United States, with the note that not all stores accept American Express. Prior to this, the 5% back category was limited to select retailers, while the catch-all Simon category was 3%. This 5% category continues to be capped at $10,000 in spending per year. Of course, while this is a mostly positive update, there are some downsides as well. First, the card has eliminated the 1.5% rewards on mobile wallet transactions category, although that may not be a big deal since there are cards that offer a flat 2% or more. Additionally, taking a page from the Bilt MasterCard, cardholders will need to make at least 5 purchases with the card per month in order to earn any points for the billing cycle. Lastly, there no longer seems to be a welcome bonus for the card. Overall, excluding the lack of welcome bonus, I think these changes add up to a net positive, but I'm still not personally sold on the card. However, if you regularly shop at Simon locations, then hopefully you're happy with this update. In personal finance news, Varo Bank has introduced a new P2P payment feature called Varo to Anyone. Replacing the former Varo to Varo option, the fintech bank has now made it easier to send money to basically anyone. To do this, users can enter a person's phone number or email. From there, the recipient can add a debit card number in order to claim their funds. This new Varo to Anyone feature comes relatively on the heels of the app adding support for Zelle, meaning that Varo users now have plenty of ways to send money to their friends and family. Following several extensions, the 3 major credit bureaus have now made their free weekly credit report program permanent. In 2022, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion announced that they'd allow customers to access their credit reports for free up to once per week. Prior to this, it was only once per year that a free request could be made. Well, after previously extending the feature a few times, weekly credit reports are now permanent. Despite the update, to access your report, you'll want to visit annualcreditreport.com and only annualcreditreport.com. From there, after confirming your information and identity, you'll be able to request 1, 2, or all 3 of your reports. Keep in mind that while the reports themselves are free, you may encounter ads for paid services such as credit monitoring or access to your FICO credit score. While I'm glad to see that the bureaus went ahead and made this a permanent feature, as accessing your credit whenever you want is a good thing, it's worth noting that you likely don't actually need to be checking your reports on a weekly basis. Instead, a quarterly check-in may be well enough, unless you have specific concerns you want to follow up on. Finally, it looks as though Delta might end up backtracking on some of their announced changes, while other airlines are offering status match challenges to Delta elites in the meantime. Following a seemingly strong reaction from Delta fans, it looks like the airline might be having second thoughts about their announced plans. According to Delta CEO Ed Bastian, the airline may have gone a bit too far with the updates, with the CEO stating that customers will likely see adjustments. At this time, it's unclear exactly what changes would be walked back and whether it would just impact medallion status or if Sky Club access rules would also be revisited. In any case, amid Delta's woes, some airlines are looking to lure elites over. For one, Alaska Airlines is offering a status match challenge. What's more, those who have already qualified for Delta status through 2024 and who have the Alaska Airlines visa can not only see their status matched at the end of next year, but can also see a one-tier boost. This would mean that Delta Silver elites would match to MVP Gold, Delta Gold would get Gold 75k, and Delta Platinum and Diamonds would match to MVP Gold 100k. Meanwhile, JetBlue is also offering a status match challenge to Delta Medallion members. This offer gives flyers Mosaic perks to the end of the year, while those who meet various requirements in that time will be able to keep their status through 2024. Obviously, a lot is currently in flux, so we'll need to see how this Delta story shakes out in the months ahead. Hopefully this gives you a better idea about what some of these updates are all about, but for more on these stories, I'll have links to some of my articles in the description box down below. Also, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment, and be sure to subscribe because we have new videos all the time and roundups like this one every month. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time here on Money at 30.